excited.
Oh my god.
This is what bus life's gonna be like. Farts. Farts everywhere. Today we wanted to talk about what our expectations for bus life are.
So these are the things that we're thinking about when it actually comes time to hit the road.
Yeah, and I think it'll be cool once we're on the road to compare the reality of bus life versus what we thought it would be like today.
Yeah, it's going to be completely different. So here are our thoughts.
Okay, so let's start with the bad. These are some of the things that we expect to be challenges once we get on the road. One of the things I'm a little concerned about is RV parks. We plan to spend as much time as possible on BLM land, but occasionally we're going to have to be at your standard RV park. We've heard that a lot of RV parks don't like school buses. We're not good enough for them, apparently. And like some of them have like size limits, breed limits for dogs, when really, obviously, Tuco is just a cuddle bug and Frankie's the one that's a little abrasive at times.
One expectation I have that I'm not really looking forward to, and it will inevitably happen, is just getting interrupted at night. Like, we'll start to go to bed or something, start settling down, and then somebody will either want to hang out or tell us to move or something, come knocking on the door, and having to deal with the dogs barking as someone knocks on the door and having to deal with that. I'm sure we'll find ways of getting around it. So that's one thing I'm a little concerned about.
Something I'm really concerned about is how are the dogs going to act when we're driving the bus? Are they going to be running all over the bus and uneasy the whole time, or are they going to learn to relax? I'm hoping the latter. I'm also kind of worried about how Frankie and Tuco are going to act when we're at like an RV park. When we go camping with Tuco, he stays up most of the night looking out the window, looking for danger, I guess. He seems to think he needs to protect us or something, and I'm hoping he'll get over that. As far as Frankie goes, she has severe separation anxiety, so every time we leave her at every apartment and house that we've ever lived in, she howls, like cries like a banshee. And I'm really worried about that in a bus when we're parked right next to somebody.
One of the things we'll inevitably have to deal with are some mechanical issues. We're going to be driving and living in a 20-year-old bus. Things are bound to go wrong, and so I'm hoping that we'll be able to break down when we have self-service. Mechanical issues are going to be a big deal.
So something I'm super not looking forward to is learning to drive this beast. I still haven't done it. I know I'm going to have to.
So both of our businesses rely on the internet. In order to continue to work and, make money, we're going to have to find internet. And we have a list of steps that we're prepared to take in order to do that, but we don't know how difficult that's really going to be. Lastly, we're definitely going to have to learn how to leave the bus alone. We need to be able to walk away from the bus, sometimes for like half a day. We need to feel comfortable doing that with the dogs in here as well as all of our equipment. We want to make sure the dogs are safe and no one steals our stuff. Not that we have a ton of expensive equipment, but it'd be difficult to replace a few things and certainly be an inconvenience.
While we have a lot of concerns about bus life, we obviously think the pros are going to outweigh the cons. Here are some of the things we're excited about for bus life.
So something I think Tiffany and I are both most excited about is the adventure aspect and actually driving around and seeing the things that you want to go and see, places that you've never been to before, and can actually stay at these places for extended periods of time. And as a landscape photographer, that's huge for me because I can wait for weather. I can wait for the seasons to change if necessary, come back whenever we want to for that shot. So really excited about that aspect of freedom, really, and seeing the things that we want to see.
So like we mentioned before, we're excited about conserving more. Right now, we don't really think about our water and power usage. We're going to have to think about it in the bus.
Once we're actually on the road, we'll be living in, driving, and completely relying on something that we built mostly ourselves. There's a lot of pride to be had in something like that and developing this home for our exact needs. So that'll be really cool, I think.
So I'm also very excited about just the general lifestyle change that we're about to make. We're going to hopefully slow down a lot. We're going to meet like-minded people, and I'm excited about more campfires. So those are the things that we're anticipating, good and bad, about living in a bus. We would love to hear from you guys, especially if you're already living in a bus. What was different than what you expected?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, for those of you that are already out there, what changed? What surprised you? Let us know in the comments.
Thanks for watching.